We're excited to have Chevy as our sponsor for tonight's show.
Oh, wow.
With Chevy's new line of electric vehicles, including the Bolt EV, the first ever Silverado EV, and coming soon the Equinox EV.
Guess what? My favorite car name ever, truck name ever, Silverado.
That's good.
Oh, boy.
They must have, when they realized no one else had taken that name, they must have high-fived each other until they all died. So these are the electric ones.
That's right. It's their whole line of new electric vehicles, and they are at the forefront of innovation.
Well, first of all, I think, yes, they are innovating. I think we could innovate as well.
Oh. How so?
I think we need to be drastically innovating constantly on the podcast to make sure that we change and grow and stay ahead of our audience.
What do you suggest?
I think you should surprise me with a wild animal in the middle of every episode.
Oh.
Like not this. A large bear, but a young bear that's not quite as strong as me, but could still hurt me.
Okay.
And you just launch it at me halfway through the podcast, and I have to fight it. I have to fight an animal or a mountain lion or a bobcat. And people would hear that and they would wonder every week, yeah, I like Jeff Goldblum. I'll listen to Jeff Goldblum. Or, yeah, Mulaney. I'll listen to Mulaney. Or, Tig Notaro. I want to hear this Tig Notaro. Wait a minute. I want to wait and see what animal they throw on Conan that he has to fight off.
There's a real chance that you could die?
I was going to say, you would die the first time we did it. You can't fight animals.
No, what are you saying? Yes, you can.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, come on. No, I'm serious.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm actually getting some information that there's more info to be had on Chevy, and it comes from one of our producers here that we're not really getting to the nitty-gritty like we should have, so let's bring that person out.
All right,
as a producer, I guess. Yeah.
Well, if it isn't Jordan Schlansky. Jordan, you have something you want to say about the podcast?
Yeah, listen, this is an advertising segment, and rather than promoting your own self-interest, your simple assignment was to mention that after 100 years of innovation, Chevrolet has taken some of their most popular vehicle models and made electric versions. And it's all based on their Ultium battery, or in the original Latin pronunciation, Ultium. And in fact...
That's just not true.
In fact, the ancient Romans, who spoke Latin and favored innovation themselves, would likely have appreciated the extended range of these vehicles because, like Chevrolet in 80 countries, the ancient Roman Empire covered a lot of area, centered, of course, around Rome and the Colosseum, or as it was known back then, the Amphitheatrum. And you...
Why does it always go to Italy? It always goes to Italy.
Wow.
Why?
Okay.
We could be talking about anything, and we're in Italy within 8 minutes.
You in particular should be thankful for the idea of innovation, because if we were still living in the Roman Empire, your desperate needs for attention would likely have found you fed to the wild animals in the amphitheater.
Oh, that's what you're after.
That's my dream.
Now, while I myself, as a deep thinker and philosopher, would likely have flourished and spent my days eating large quantities of cacio e pepe pasta, one of the 4 famous Roman pastas, along with carbonara, amatriciana, and Grecia. Now, the key to properly preparing those pastas is the use of the starchy pasta water, as the Italians call amido. And in fact, all of those Roman dishes use pecorino romano cheese, which is made from sheep's milk, and those sheep are fed grass, leading to a higher nutritional content, specifically in the area of conjugated linoleic acid, omega-3 fatty acids, and beta-carotenes.
No. You're about to be tackled by my security. Jordan, I miss you. I guess I love you if you're a real person. Jordan Schlansky, thank you very much, everybody.